Budweiser versus Miller Genuine Draft, two adjunct lagers. One with an ABV of 5%, and the other one with ABV about 4.6 or 4.7. Now, I recently did a matchup between Budweiser and Miller High Life, and Miller High Life won. Budweiser tasted weak and watery in comparison, which was kind of odd. So it must have been the bottle itself or maybe the whole batch. I don't know. Now we're going to see how they match up here. Let's first of all take a gander at these two. Side by side. See what they look like color-wise and head retention and so forth. Now when I poured these, I tried to pour them as gently as possible as to not stir them up and not to lose any carbonation. Because carbonation means crispness. And I like a crispy beer. Or a crisp beer. So, it looks like there might be a few more bubbles coming up in the Miller Genuine Draft. Maybe a tad bit more carbonation. Head retention on top is about the same. Color is basically identical. Do they have any kind of odors or aromas to them? Not really. Don't really smell anything. So, make sure that I get that now. Now, Budweiser is one of the lowest rated beers of the 32 that I started with in my 32 beer bracket, triple elimination. And Miller Genuine Draft, I think, was even rated lower. I think it was rated the second worst. Can't remember. Well, which one is which? I don't know. This one seems to have a corny aftertaste, which isn't that good. As far as crispness goes, they're about the same. As far as initial flavor goes, they're about the same. But it's the aftertaste that's getting me on this one. It's smooth. It's got a fairly consistent finish. Really nothing to write home to mom about. It's got a bit of maybe a corn type flavor finish. I don't know. But there's a stronger flavor in the finish compared to this one, and it's not that good of a flavor. Doing it like that, it's hard to get the differences between them. Because you're just finishing right after another, and you still have the taste from the previous one in your mouth when you take the next one. But the difference was subtle. It kind of tastes like cologne. Or if I had to imagine what cologne would taste like, it's kind of it. But this regular beer here, which I think is Budweiser, just so bland. It's really not a whole lot to it. And that's the thing with these adjunct lagers. They're either bland or they have some kind of foul taste to them. Very few of them are good. And a couple of the good ones that I've had were Alpha from Greece, which is okay, and Longboard Lager from Hawaii, which is quite good for an adjunct lager. In fact, it's hard to believe it's an adjunct lager. Now this one, I can't say that it's as bland as this, but it's not, the flavor isn't all that great. Now, between those two tastes, I've got to give it to this one. I got some flavor out of this one, but maybe it was because I was chasing this one with it. But, you know, it's okay now. This just doesn't taste good. I don't know what that flavor is, but it's like a medicine-y corn flavor. It's not pleasant. I'm going to give it to this, which is Budweiser. So, Budweiser beats Miller Genuine Draft. Not surprised, because I've done a number of Miller Genuine Draft matchups during my 32 beer challenge. At least 4, because I think I've won once. Has to lose 3 times. Maybe it won twice. I don't know. Surprisingly. And I never really looked forward to doing it because I really didn't like it too much. So here's a mix of the two. I think the mix of the two is better than each one individually. The extra flavor of this one, even though it's not a good flavor, isn't so pronounced in here now, and it added to the blandness of the Budweiser. So, yeah, that might be a little bit better. So, if you want an adjunct lager, go out and get yourself an MGD and a Budweiser and pour them in the, mix them together in the same glass, and that might be better than each one individually. All right, that's enough for today.